Hello guys and welcome to Dark Omen's kill video guides. My name is Suntal/Alloni. All these videos will be from a crappy and newly holy priest, so do cut me some slack. But we will be going over all the tactics that we use for the bosses in Siege of Orgrimmar, and this video will be consistent of the first boss, Immerseus. Now, as you can see, the room is divided into 7 platforms. George, or any leading officer, will split the raid into 7 pieces, mostly 1 healer per platform and 3 DPSs, something like that. The first mechanic that we'll encounter, you see it right here. The boss spawns black poodles under everyone. At random times, you just have to stand out of them as quickly as possible. Do note as well that we try to stack them as closely on top of each other as possible to avoid running out of space, because they do hurt pretty hard. Now, this very simple boss fight actually. The water that you see between the platforms, you can safely cross it. There's no harm, no damage there, and it's only 2 phases, and after that it's rinse and repeat. So this is phase 1. And at the right side you can see the boss. The boss's HP is dropping very fast. Why? Because it has a corruption bar. Now the corruption bar needs to get to 0, then the boss is dead. And that happens in phase 2, which is happening right now. In phase 2, a couple of ads will fly in on every platform. There are good ads and bad ads, let's put it like that. Those are for bad ads. We need to DPS them down as quickly as possible. The more ads reach the boss, the more he will be healed, so the corruption bar will deplete less fast. The healing ones, will see that in the next interface. And this is phase 1 again. Again, be mindful of where you stand. You will spawn puddles and stand out of the puddles. Bit of a general rule, isn't it? In WoW, stand out of bad shit. Or you die, like George just did. Right there. Fair to note as well that the smoke that just tosses me up the air moves. Just don't get hit by it like I just did. It will do you some damage. It's not like this is an completely intensive healing fight. It definitely is not. Although the fight will go on for as long as the boss doesn't reach 0 on his corruption bar. And in the next phase 2, you'll see that also the healers have to heal up some ads. So the more mana we have, the more mana we can burn onto those ads, thus shortening the period of the fight. We go into phase 2 again. See, and another set of ads. Now, if you'll closely look, the ad that I'm clicking on right now is a healing ad. This is particularly for the healers. You need to heal them up as fast as possible. Please do note, healing cooldowns, such as Divine Hymn, which I will be using on the next phase to try out, do not work. You have to manually heal them up. In the interfaces, there will also be some damage, so a trank or a divine hymn is usually handy in those cases. It's not unbearable, the damage, but it's good to have everyone topped off right then. And we go rinse and repeat again, because this is phase 1. Shocker in it. Now, the longer the fight progresses, the more healing ads will be spawning. So, oh, there is another mechanic that you just saw. You saw my health dropping by a bunch. That was a big water jet stream. Now, the moment that you get into the encounter, you'll see it, you'll notice it. It's fairly hard to miss. Now, as Rujay pointed out, just jump through it. It will give you a tick of damage and we'll just heal that up. Now you see me casting Divine Hymn, and that doesn't work. Healing circles, etc., they do work. Healing cooldowns, they don't. Now the boss is practically dead already. You see not too many casualties. This essentially is the fight. Very simple, very normal, I'd say. A very first boss-ish fight. You see the beam again here. Doesn't one-shot you, so it's pretty safe to just cross it. Just don't stand in it. If you go chase it and get knocked back 2-3 times, then yeah, you will be dying. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the last intermission part. You see that I'm focusing on one ad here. Why? Because, yeah, I kind of need more spell power to heal them up faster. You see there is a bit of damage in the interfaces the moment that hostile ads hit the boss. That's something for healers to worry about, but as I said, it's not unbearable. And yay, it's a kill. First kill for Dark Omen in here. Alright, thank you for watching. If there's any questions, please do ask next time you're on the raid, or just whisper someone who has been there or an officer. They will be happy to give you any possible explanation.